Hi Diane. In this video I'm going to show you how to assemble your kooky modern table. So here's your table, and what I've done is I've laid the plate flat face down on my dining table. Put a blanket on it, protect it if you have a tablecloth or something. So this is the way I suggest putting this together. You're going to get your table plate. We have 4 legs. And this is your little assembly kit right here with some interesting information for you. In the assembly kit, there are 4 little silicone bumpers that you can use when you get your glass. Now, depending on where you get your glass, they probably will also include these bumpers, but you might not find them. So we're going to include them for you. So those go on the top of each leg. You put a silicone bumper on the top of each leg, and that just puts a cushion between the top of the leg and the glass. It helps to level it out, and it keeps it from sliding around as well. So that's what that is. And then there are 4 screws. That's all you need for the assembly is 4 screws and a Phillips screwdriver. Please do not use an electric drill driver to put this together, because it creates too much torque and you can snap the legs off or strip out the holes. So here are your 4 legs. Inside each leg there is a blue sticker with a letter and number on it. This one happens to say J1. This one says J2. Inside each leg there's a sticker. And inside each of the slots on the table there are also blue stickers that you can see that correspond to the legs. The legs are not interchangeable, so they have to go into the corresponding slot. So obviously J1 leg is going to go into J1 slot, J2 leg into J2 slot. And before I put this together, a couple notes of caution. These 2 little wings here on the legs, they can be fragile if you bump them, or if you kind of are trying to shimmy the leg onto the table. You can crack this off. There's a screw hole that goes all the way through the leg and all the way through the table, so that once the leg is screwed together, it's tight and it's not going anywhere. But I want to caution you to be careful when you're putting the table together, or if you need to take it apart. When you take it apart, please be careful of not to snap these things off or to break them in any way. And I'm going to give you some tips for that in a moment. Okay, so let me show you how to assemble it. Again, put it face down on a dining table or kitchen table or something like that, with a soft towel or cloth or something underneath it so you don't scratch the surface. I'm going to take the J1 leg, and what I'm going to do, let me back up a minute. What I'm going to do is slide this end of the tabletop off of the assembly surface. I'm going to slide it off so the slots are free out here in the free air. I'm going to take J1 leg. I'm going to slide that on there. It should be slide on pretty easily. And I have little marks on the bottom of the table. You can see down here probably a little bit better right here. That shows you how far to slide the leg in. It's all the way, but this will let you know whether the leg is in all the way or not. And this is the J2 leg. I'm going to slide this one on like this. And now that I have this part put together right here, I'm going to go ahead and put the screws in. And the screws should go in pretty easily. Your screws in your bag have white tips on them. That is candle wax that we put on there to make it easier to put the screw in. I'm not using those at the moment. I'm using another set of 4 screws. But it should screw in together pretty easily. Okay, when you screw this down, screw it until it's just tight. Don't over crank the screw, because you'll strip the holes out in the wood. So that's one leg. Here's the second leg. And again, it should go together really easily. Okay, there we go. So we have these 2 legs in now. We're going to pick this up. Be careful not to knock those legs against anything, because you can break them off at this point. And now I can take J3, and that goes into this slot here. J4 goes into the last slot here. And make sure it's firm on the table here. Put the last 2 screws in. Again, making sure that you have it pushed in all the way so it lines up with that little line that I have drawn on the bottom of the table. Again, do not over tighten that screw. You don't want to strip it out. And that's all there is to the assembly. We're going to take it in the living room and set it up on the living room floor and show you what it looks like. And there you go, your Googie Modern table. I wish I had a piece of glass like you do to put on top of it so I could see what it looks like with the glass. I don't. But that's it, and I hope you like it.